Tonight, take a look at this map. The highlighted areas indicate places with more than 4 active cases, meaning you need to wear a mask in public. MTN's Mike Dennison has more on the governor's newest order.
Well, it's official. From now on, masks will be required in public places in counties in Montana that have 4 or more active cases of COVID-19. Governor Bullock made that announcement today at the Capitol, saying that the voluntary efforts were not enough. The cases were rising too much, too fast. He wanted to take this step to try to get things back in control as they were 2 months ago before we entered phase 2. It was also asked whether people had a constitutional right not to wear a mask. Governor Bullock replied that you have a constitutional right to make yourself sick, but you don't have the same right to make others sick. Governor Bullock also announced that he's making available $75 million in COVID-19 money to help schools reopen this fall, to help them pay for those mitigation measures that are going to be needed as schools hope to bring students back to the classroom in the coming months. Reporting from the Capitol, Mike Dennison, MTN News.
The governor's order comes as Montana breaks another 24-hour record for cases. The state added at least 145 new cases since Tuesday. Gallatin County saw the sharpest increase with 72 new cases. Active hospitalizations also spiked to 37 individuals.
As coronavirus continues to spread, some local governments are requiring masks be worn in public at all times. Now, some large companies are doing the same for their stores. MTN's Isaiah Dunk takes a look at the latest large business making masks mandatory.
On the same day that Governor Steve Bullock announced a mask mandate for the state of Montana, some of the state's larger businesses had already begun to take steps of their own. On Wednesday, Walmart announced that starting July 20th, masks would be required to shop inside. With 2 supercenters and a Sam's Club location in town, Walmart has a significant presence in Great Falls. The company said the policy is to maintain consistency across all its stores, as 65% of its locations are in areas where there was already a mask mandate. Before Wednesday, mask mandates in Montana were few and far between, but Great Falls customers were already taking heed of Walmart's policy.
I think it's important that we express and do proper health procedures to keep everyone safe. Personally, I have an immune deficient mom and I have a lot of friends who are immune deficient. And I just think that it's best that we all protect ourselves just until this virus takes its course. I think it's a smart thing to do.
For Sam's Club members specifically, masks will already be available at the door. This is far from the first time a large retailer has made such an announcement. Starbucks began implementing its policy this week, and Costco has had a mask rule since early May. Governor Bullock's directive only applies to counties with 4 or more active cases. Now, if Cascade County were to fall below that threshold, Walmart's policy would still apply. The company says that customers have been compliant in areas that already have mandates, and they expect that to continue elsewhere. In Great Falls, Isaiah Dunk, MTN News.
Right now, Great Falls Public Schools are talking about what the fall semester will look like. They're still going over a draft, meaning this has not been finalized yet, but the board has approved the draft, which will be made public tomorrow. The plan finalized will be on August 10th. Now, here's what it entails. The superintendent says they will be opening schools on August 26th, regardless of what phase the state is in. Districts will implement block schedules to reduce frequency of movement and allow time for cleaning. Teachers, students, and support staff will all be responsible for some level of cleaning to assist the custodial staff. No limit will be placed on how many students can be in the building at once, and the superintendent says masks will be required in most settings. We have a reporter at this meeting, and we'll have much more tonight at 10.